Hi guys, I just want to make this video to show you guys kind of a little bit behind the scenes of what happens. This is a logo we got from the customer. This is their business logo. And what we need to go ahead and do is we need to digitize the logo. That's the first thing. And basically what that means is it gets scanned into the computer, and it doesn't automatically digitize for us. We have to go in and basically with the cursor start, making lines, kind of like mimicking a machine in a way. The embroidery machine, kind of telling it where you need to start stitching, where you need to go. And that includes doing an underlayment as well as the top image. So we went ahead and completed that already. And right now what I'm doing is I'm going to start hooping the polo shirt. So this is a polo shirt. As you can see, I have two markings. This is actually where it's recommended that it go. But I made a second line here because that's actually where I want to place it. I want to do that because the logo is actually pretty big. And so if I use this line, it's going to fall too much to the armpit here. And I need it to go more towards the chest area. That way that the image is visible. So I'm going to go ahead and start hooping the shirt. So this is stabilizer. Stabilizer is very, very important. Without stabilizer, the image will come out messed up. Just making sure the stabilizer is under here. I'm going to grab my hoop and place it. And when I do this, it takes a couple tries because you want to make sure it's taut. Alright, so this isn't exactly where it's going to go. It's going to give me an idea. Let me get the... So this is the top. This is basically the hoop. All right, so I have to, you see the lines here, to be able to line that up really well. If I just hoop it like this, it's not going to come out where I want it. Okay. So I just have to kind of mess with it until I get it right where I need it. And as I'm doing that, I have to make sure that the stabilizer is in a good spot. So it's on the center line there, but I don't want that one. I want this one here. And that looks about right. It looks good now, but I'm gonna keep messing with this until it's perfect because I still have my grid line. And that'll help me get it to where I need it. Alright guys, it took me a good half hour to hoop it. Unfortunately, I was not able to get it on this line. I actually got it on the other line. But I am going to turn on my machine and move the design over to the left as best I can. And then we'll go ahead and stitch it out. As you can see, I was able to center the design on the line to the left because I wasn't able to actually hoop it there earlier, but now the design is there, so we're good to go. I have a topping on the shirt where the design is going to go, and that's basically going to help or prevent the stitches from sinking into the fabric. I generally don't put topping on like other shirts that I offer online because it's not necessary, but in this case it is because the stitches are smaller and the logo design is smaller. So we definitely do not want it to sink into the shirt. We want it to stand out. And basically the topping is going to help get that done. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start the machine. It's always important to check the inside here. Right here. You don't want the other part of the shirt, which is here at the bottom, to be attached to the top part of the machine, because what will happen is it'll stitch together, and that's pretty bad. So we have one layer of the shirt on the hoop. So let's go ahead and start. I also already checked to make sure that I have all the right colors. And I have also gone and traced it. So we're gonna go ahead and lock the machine, make sure everything's okay. And we're gonna begin stitching. All right guys, so we have the logo now, and as you can see, it's upside down. The reason that it's upside down is because it's gonna be embroidering onto a hat. We hoop it onto this device here, and it's very important to hoop it correctly, because if you don't, the design will not come out well. Also, the way you digitize the image will determine how it comes out, so we shall see. Let me go ahead and start the machine. Alright guys, this is the final product. The logo is 3.5 inches by 4 inches wide. It is pretty big, and that's why you saw me using a large hoop. I could have made my life easier and just hoop the shirt with a smaller hoop size. The thing with doing that is that the logo would have to be smaller, and if I make that smaller, I lose a lot of details that you see here. So we have it in white, here's gray, the dark blue, royal blue, and then black. We also made some hats for him, and in the back is the business name. All right. This is how we started, guys. This was the clip art, or the graphic that was sent to us. We digitized it and we put it on the finished product. If you have a logo that you want on a shirt or a hat, send us a request. You can send it through Facebook, our website. If you press shop now, it will take you directly to our website. If not, you can always go on your browser and type in littlebobbins.com. It's LILBOBBINS.com, and just send us the logo. We'll let you know if it's something that we can digitize. And we'll get back to you hopefully soon. Again, we try to digitize everything ourselves. A lot of people send them out, but we don't know the quality of the digital embroidery file, and that's very important when it comes to the finished product, because it could be poor, and so when I go to stitch it out, it won't look as good. So thank you guys for watching, and check out our items. We should have more coming soon.